During the ongoing COVID pandemic, there has been a concerted effort to improve remote learning opportunities for students of all ages, including adapting culturally relevant pedagogies to the online classroom. In 2020, a study looking at 4th and 5th grade students learning science in Northern California using virtual reality technology were interviewed about their experiences with culturally relevant science materials that help them connect their daily lives to what was happening in the classroom. The study asked, how do students make connections between science and their lives? Ultimately, the study offered a vision for how integrating the students' culture and community can help learners develop an understanding of how science is important to their lives.
With the pandemic, remote learning has had many effects on peer relationships and relates to the theme of how relationships matter in schooling. From my personal experience, there was a time where my professor had broken the class into 15 discussion groups of 3 or 4 people. In my group, I was the only one with my camera on and my mic unmuted. I initiated conversation and started to discuss the reading that we were assigned and got complete silence in response. I felt very disconnected from my peers and what I was learning in the class. Because of the lack of in-person interaction, some students may feel hesitant or less obligated to discuss lecture content through a screen, and this in itself can be very detrimental to forming peer relationships.
In Curriculum as Organizer by Godwin, she states that the systematic and systemic withholding of adequate resources, strong teachers, and rich educational opportunities from children who are marginalized teaches them about their significance or insignificance and place in U.S. society. So Christine Lee states that we can combat that by supporting these English learners in our virtual environment. We must uphold their culture of origin and be inclusive.
Miguel is a student who is currently struggling in his remote math class. He recently started school in the US in 2019, right before the pandemic. He is originally from Mexico, and he says that in Mexico, math is different from here. His parents are both Mexicans who are not educated or not good at math. It is also important to point out that they only speak Spanish. Therefore, they are unable to help with his academic work. Because of this, he believes math is useless. It was there when I explained to him that he was wrong. Math is useful in order to understand social disparities. For example, students use mathematics to understand many complicated issues, whether development would benefit or harm the community, and how many jobs would be created. And I said to him that I understood COVID times are difficult, but I am here to help because I am good at math.
Hey man, do you know how to do question 37 on this week's math assignment? I couldn't really go office hours since I was at work all day.
Yeah, my dad's friend actually helped me with that problem. He has a PhD in math and he teaches at Stanford.
Oh damn, can you actually help me with that problem? I've been stuck on this problem for hours and I'm starting to doubt myself. This class is pretty hard and the professor is not really helpful at all.
Yeah, no worries, I got you. He's pretty unclear with the calculations, but good thing my dad came in clutch with the connections.
I wish my parents could help, but they're too busy with work and they don't really know any calculus.